O, let's go. Jest tak. No, będzie spoko. No i kontynuujemy dalej.
Paola pub is lovely. Streaming Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwart Legacy dłoń z gestem oka ogień.
No. Moment, bo tutaj była ta strona do złapania. No, świetnie. No idę. Za co? Jak nie wykryto? Oho.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
Nie
I just
wiem,
watched
czy
a
ustawienia
student
robiłam.
take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Mhm.
Untimely.
No właśnie, wykonywam.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
No,
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Dobra, ale moment. Bo ja tu się muszę rozejrzeć. A, i ustawienia. Nie, no wszystko jest okej. Dobra. Tu nie trzeba się rozejrzeć.
Revelio.
Coś tak ciemno jest tutaj. No tak, bo ciemno już jest na dworze. Dobrze. Też prawda.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Do pokoju wspólnego, no to wracamy. No co tam? No koniec, co tam? Dobra. Jakie tam są misje? Nie ma misji? Może jakieś zaraz lecą. Mhm.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
A, bo to byłby zamek do tego. No, okej. Zarobiłaś się w tym pokoju. Kurczę.
Always something to celebrate around Hogwarts.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Szkoda, że nie ma z nim interakcji. Z Irytkiem.
Nice and warm. Look at me.
No, no i nie ma go.
Quiet, please. We are making art.
To też jest zamek. Trzeba te Boże, co to była za misja? Z tym woźnym pewnie. Jego miał. No. Już zapomniałam. Wtedy mimozy będzie trzeba odkrywać. No. Zahaczyłam.
Revelio.
To dużo ciekawego mamy. No i to ja to rozumiem taki uchwyt, bo tamten to strasznie wyglądał, ten fioletowy. No dobra. Ale mogłam się najpierw rozejrzeć. A, i dobra. A mogę się jeszcze rozejrzeć? Coś tu jeszcze jest ciekawego. Mimoza jest, to wiedzą.
Glad to see you.
And
to
I
później.
you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon
A,
collar.
z
Goblin
brudnego lapka.
silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard
Oczywiście.
Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in
Oh, dear.
Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks
It's
not
nothing.
intervened.
This is grave news indeed.
Co to
If
jest?
Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after me,
A,
they want what we found in that
Okay.
vault.
ale co tu się stało? Już zaraz wybieram, tylko to jest to. Łączę. Aha. Dobra, to niech tu na razie będzie. Już się bałam, że ubrudziłam lapka. Ekran.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let
No
Professor
spoko.
Hecat know to expect you.
Nie no, jakieś dodatkowe misje teraz by się przydały. Nie, wróć do profesor. Co potem będzie? A muszę tam iść od razu? A, nie muszę. No i spoko. Tu jakieś dodatkowe były. Trzeba się pokręcić. Jeszcze jakaś misja wpadła. Sekretny sędzia. To najpierw trzeba zabić, a potem to. A to za chwilę. Zaraz.
Revelio.
Czyli jeszcze niżej. Okej. Spoczko. Czyli jeszcze niżej. No dobra.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't
Ale
it?
to nie.
Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
Co to było? A, bo ta skrzynia była. Dobra.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
No, kręcę się w kółko teraz. Świetnie.
Revelio.
No, tu jest jakaś misja.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Nie, no Kupidedala to ja... Nie. Jakoś taką... Coś mam zrobić od razu, bo pamiętam, że te Kupidedala to nie jest misja do zrobienia na raz. Więc nie.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
To też jest taka... Była tu jeszcze jakaś misja, była, no. Dobra, bierzemy co jest.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come
Dzięki
and
za
find me if you
polubionka,
stumble on
dzięki.
something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Nie mamy tego motylka. Okej.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
No, tam siedzi Robin
Lenora,
Bibę.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Ale co tam? co tam? Wiesiu szczeka? Wiesiu szczeka? No ty też musisz, tak? Dobra, dajemy z Sebastianem misję. Z nim są fajne. Nie. A, już. Z tą panią profesor trzeba, bo tamta jest zablokowana przecież. Rycio! Co to będzie nauka latania? Nie, to jest zaklęcie. Zaklęcie. Nazwisko tutaj. No tak, zaklęcie. Za blisko by było. O, momencik. Chwilka. No, jak? Dobra.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending
Mi się by
against
takie
those who
przydało
wish to
w
do us
komórce ducha,
harm.
nie powiem.
Sounds
Albo lepiej nie, bo mi całą komórkę
But before
spaliło.
we
Się
get
tam tak
started,
porządek
I'd
robi,
like you to
taki
complete a
bałagan
few
mam.
tasks. You may be surprised by some of them.
Masakra.
Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Jeszcze trzeba coś zrobić. A, no nie, spoko. Ja to lubię ten klub. Tego klubu.
Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Witam widza na Twitchu. Witam. No i też witam oczywiście tych z TikToka. Ale z TikToka widzę, że się zmieniają. Sobie to mogłam się tam teleportować, ale dobra. Już tam.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to
Chyba
join.
teraz można znać.
I know,
Let's say.
Sebastian, I know.
A, z manekina
Hello,
najpierw trzeba.
Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
To te kombinacje. O
That would be
matko.
wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to
Masakra,
stop practicing
zapomniałam.
before you finish all of them, let me know.
Jeszcze na razie jest ok. Ale
Excellent
później.
form.
Lewiosa.
That's it.
Lewiosa. Raz, dwa, trzy. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
No dobra, no i tak do tego trzeba pójść.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
No. A jutro może będzie Harry Potter na serii. Harry Potter 1, jak dobrze pójdzie, bo jest w drodze paczuszka. Trzymajcie kciuki, żeby wszystko dobrze działało, no bo używamy. Niby w dobrym stanie, ale... Tak, i Lumos. Niech mam osobę. No nie. A ta tata stoi jak... Dobra. Jest tu na czym rzucić. Dopiero.
There goes my wager. Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it my
Dziękuję za polubionkę, dziękuję.
The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Będziemy się uczyć incentive. A, jeszcze może wyposażenie. Co tam nowego przybyło. Jest ta zerowa szata. A tu? Nie. Chyba nic nowego nie było. Dobra. No, ponoć właśnie ten, no... Ale mówisz teraz o Hogwarts Legacy, czy o kamieniu filozoficznym? Bo pogubiłam się, bo trochę o tym mówiłam, trochę o tym. Dlaczego nie mam zaznaczonego? No, na Legacy to właśnie ponoć tak słyszałam, że w domu Gryffindor jest najwięcej tych pobocznych zadań nawet. A najmniej jest ponoć w Krukonów? W Ravenclaw? Właśnie pierw byłam... Kurde, gdzie idę? Nie, dobrze idę. Pierw byłam w tym domu. Właśnie. W Ravenclaw i no... Raz, dwa przeszłam. A misje... Może nie wszystkie misje, ale większość. No.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus.
Jeszcze
I'd
proszę.
rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
W tle możecie słyszeć koszenie trawy. Mam nadzieję, że nie słychać, ale jak coś, to ostrzegam.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio. No dobra.
Good work.
Reparo nie znaleźć
Two
potrzebny.
targets for you. Incendio. Incendio. You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Incendio. Incendio. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it? Revelio.
Nie, Revelia, tylko Incendio.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Jeszcze jakiś jest ten... No, co mam do niej?
Excellent defensive skills.
Ile razy mam to czapkę?
Incendio.
Kurde.
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio.
No idź.
Incendio.
No i dodałam. No ale dodałam to. No. I dopiero teraz mi się zaakceptowało. Aha. No to świetnie. Mhm. Aha, dobra. No halo.
Ah, there you are.
No coś jakiego jest na telefon, tak. Ale jak to grałam,
You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive
to
magic
ja
with
wiem,
Professor Heck.
jakoś mnie nie zaciekawiło.
She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
No dziwnie.
Fig,
Ja nie jestem fan
I have work for you.
gier na
Come.
telefon.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will
próbowałam
wait
w ten,
indefinitely, as will your student.
GTA San Andreas,
I
ale
would
to
think
nie to
that
samo.
after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
No to bez Finkofago będzie.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately,
Z
our trip to the
profesora
restricted
Finkofago.
section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ja w ogóle to się muszę powstrzymywać z niektórymi komentarzami, no bo ja już grałam, no to troszkę tej fabuły pamiętam głównej.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Nie mogę robić takich spoilerów, bo niektórzy może z was nie widzieli live'a, ani nie grali czy coś. Muszę ugryźć w język. Nie w tą stronę.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Dobra, powiemy. Mów.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
portkey to Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Dobra,
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
się widzimy za chwilę. A żeby było tak fajnie i tajemniczo, to sobie założymy kapturę. Nie, tak. Tak. A, bo tam będzie trzeba chyba na irytkę. Nie. Irytek nas podkabluje. A! Ja mam nie spoilerować, przepraszam.
See there?
Boże.
That's the door we need to reach.
Się muszę gryźć w język. Co chwilę.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Dobra. Dziękuję za polubionka, dziękuję. Dobra. Muszę to w zakręcie przypisać. To zamiast insert tam iść. Strasznie mi się odbija światło. Z drugiej strony. No ale po co nie możemy chodzić, a bo jest ciemno. Dlatego.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Okay. Ale chwilę. Bo on dopiero pójdzie. Nie? Co on? Co on zrobił?
Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is.
Dalej, dalej, dalej.
Someone there? The library's closed until morning.
That wasn't so difficult after all.
To prawie nas przełapane. No halo, halo. Nie wiem, czy będzie miał jakiś wpływ, czy nie.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Aha.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
No, duchy. Musimy tam iść. O, o. Skrypy, prawda? Nie zapomniałam ducha. O, tak. No, idziesz w którąś stronę, czy nie? O, czego się spodziewa? Albo tu? Pierdzielę. No rusz się! Dobra.
Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about. Quietly now.
So what is it you've been looking for?
Na pewno nie
I'm
trzeba.
looking for a cure to help my twin sister. And
Tak, jak tylko będzie...
return to Hogwarts.
Jak tylko jutro dostanę grę, nie wiem czy... No i aby działała, tak? Była cała, to będzie live. To będzie live z jedynki. Nie wiem jeszcze o której, bo no nie wiem kiedy przyjdzie, nie?
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus
Trzeba
on what
kiedyś
you're
przy...
after.
A, nie trzeba przyjmować.
What precisely?
Cicho, Seba.
You're being awfully cryptic. I'll be quieter than a
Pięć
juggernaut.
tych. 500 nie leży na ziemi, tylko w skrzyni takiej. Dobra. A tamta bibliotekarka to prawie nas zauważyła, nie? O.
Revelio.
Kurde.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo.
Dobra.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it.
Okay.
Where might this lead? Revelio. Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Aha. Jest ukryli. Cwaniaki. Teraz na to weźmiemy. Incendio. Okidoki, okidoki. Aha. Nie. Ej, a tam jak to jest?
Revelio.
Tam coś jest pod spodem. Aha, dobra. Okej. No i co to dawało? Dobra, nie wiem. Nie wiem jak to zrobić już.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Aha. No i tak muszę iść na środek, tak? Mhm. Oho. Powoli, powoli.
It is a book after all.
Dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Dzień dobry, dzień dobry. O. No, właśnie. To jest zbieram oczy. To jest chyba pieszczynka, ale dobrze pamiętam.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Ciekawe, czy numer zmienili.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
To jest ten, Polygejs.
You're
Polygejs
a
to jest
bright
dół.
boy. Don't waste this.
Irydek się nazywa. W pierwszej
There was nobody
części to
else.
jest Irydek.
I came alone.
Tylko, że on inaczej wygląda.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
No, no wygląda jak taki klon, się zachowuje jak taki klon. Szkoda, że w filmach go nie było. W książce. W każdej jest jakaś wzmianka o nim. W filmie niestety nie ma, szkoda. Jak to się chodziło z tej biblioteki? Halo, halo. Halo, 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 halo. A dobra, mamy. Wróci do klasyfikacji. W sumie to... nie to. Nie Protego. Zdajmy ten kaptur. Dobra. A w co tam grasz? Monster Siemka w ogóle. Że w sensie, że też w Hogwarts Legacy? Czy że live'a prowadzi, albo sobie grasz?
You cannot be serious.
Jak oni sobie gadają?
working with Rookwood?
A ja tu się rozejrzę.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable.
Z nim nie było lekcji.
Ah, Fig. You have a
To
visitor.
teraz zauważyłeś, że ma gościa ma?
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were
No,
with
to
Professor
fajnie, super. Fajnie,
It
że jest
was
takie
the
duże
book we were
grono
after.
graczy w to.
What? That's... Wait. You access
Czy ja
the
grabera
restricted
używam?
section?
Nie wiem, czy to będzie widać.
Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the
Podłączę
details.
do telewizora. Tam gdzie
In
mam
fact, the
konsolę.
book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I
Nie
want to
będzie
hear
widać.
everything. First, let's
Podniosę,
have a look.
kamerkę przesunę. To jest takie... Tu mam wszystko podłączone, nie? Telewizor z...
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be
Tak to
missing.
właśnie wygląda.
It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Za nisko.
Still,
Za wysoko
time
teraz.
to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful.
Brudek,
It may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir.
Dobra, już ustawiony, fajnie ustawiony, a teraz...
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
Troszkę
She could
inaczej,
see
no
traces
trudno.
of magic too.
No to właśnie przez tego grabera. Nie ustawię
Perhaps this book
obraz.
will explain. I'll have to
Znaczy,
take it with me to
transmituje się
The
obraz.
headmaster has
Udostępnia,
insisted
nie?
that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Mogę się go robić, bo mnie nie widać.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Dobra. Dzisiaj taki podwójny live był, jakby co. Jak ktoś przegapił live'ika z Fortnite'a, no to na moim Twitchu, Twitch jest na profilu i tam będzie powtórka na pewno z Fortnite'a i no bo przecież będzie powtórka i z Hogwarts Legacy i z Fortnite'a. A na dzisiaj będę kończyć. Trzymajcie kciuki, żeby ta kamień filozoficzny dotarł jutro. W miarę szybko. No i co? No i tak. Więc... No. No dobra, no. Okej. No i dobra. Wtedy się pożegnam z TikTokiem. Muszę TikToka najpierw wyłączyć. Także trzymajcie się TikToku i dzięki za przybycie. Cześć. No i tak samo na Twitchu. Dzięki Wam za oglądanie, kto oglądał. No i też trzymajcie się. No i trzymajcie się. Cześć.